Hello, welcome to this introduction to a new course that will be offered in Monsoon 2026. I am Professor Rahul Sarwate. I am a historian. This course is that is to be offered in next semester is called Public Culture in Modern India, HST 290. This course is an inquiry into the cultural history of modern India, as the title perhaps suggests, that we look into the formation of different kinds of publics that came together across different categories. So publics formed around languages, publics formed around caste, publics formed around consumption categories like coffee houses, publics coming together in addas, publics coming together through common political cause. So we look at the formation of public as the cornerstone of the rise of India's modernity during the colonial period from about mid-19th to mid-20th century. And one of the interesting aspects of this course is that we traverse across different regions of India. So we start off with Bangla literary and intellectual public, from which we move to early 19th century Marathi public sphere, from which we go to Gujarati public conversations about early modernity. Then we move to Odia. We also cover Telugu, Tamil, Urdu, Punjabi, Malayalam, different kinds of conversations that took place in and about mid-19th to mid-20th century, which essentially asks this question about what constitutes India and what constitutes its modernity. So these two are major categories for our conversation across the course. What is Indian modernity and how did it come about through conversations, debates, discourses, and arguments across different regionalities and across different vernacular print publics? Towards the later half of the course, we also open up a set of inquiries about counterpublics. Counterpublics that are formulated around categories of language, categories of caste and gender, where an inquiry was initiated about what is mainstream India, what is mainstream modernity for India. So these counterpublics formed around, say, Dalit public sphere, non-Brahmin public sphere, Muslim public sphere. They began to ask the question about the center of gravity for India's rise of India's modernity, and then that led to a set of inquiries about what constitutes Indian modernity and its limits through this period. So this is, as I said, an inquiry into a cultural history of modern India, where we propose an inquiry about all of these categories, what constitutes the right method for this kind of an inquiry, what constitutes India's modernity, and how does India look like from different perspectives, from different regionalities. How does India look like from the point of view of modern Odia? How does India look like from the point of view of modern Malayalam and modern Punjabi, and so on and so forth. So this is a multidimensional inquiry about the rise of Indian modernity and its limits from about mid-19th to mid-20th century. This is an elective in history, and this is, I believe, cross-listed also with SPS. So I do hope that some of you find this enjoyable and interesting, and hopefully I'll see you in my class next semester. Thank you.